Welcome to the Game Week 9 team selection. After making 2 changes last game week, it would be ideal to save the free transfer, but there is one man who could change that. Sergio Aguero returned to the bench for Man City's 7-2 win over Stoke, and is expected to feature midweek in the Champions League. If he looks likely to start at the weekend against Burnley, it will be very tempting to make that move, especially after Harry Kane's struggles at Wembley this season. For now though, no change has been made, and here's how we're lining up for Game Week 9. With Ben Foster struggling with a knee injury, Rob Elliott starts between the sticks, as Newcastle host a Crystal Palace side that found their first win of the season against Chelsea last game week. It's a return to a back 3 in defence, as Cedric Suarez keeps his place for the home fixture against West Brom. Tony Pulis' side have failed to find a win in any of their last 6 Premier League games, and only Crystal Palace and Huddersfield have scored fewer goals during their last 4 game weeks. Manchester United travel to a Huddersfield side that have scored just once during the last 4 game weeks. No team have managed fewer goals over that period. So we'll be hoping Phil Jones can secure his 8th clean sheet of the season, having conceded in just 1 game so far. Kyle Naughton completes the defence, as Swansea host the Leicester side that have reportedly sacked manager Craig Shakespeare after the 1-1 draw with West Brom on Monday night. It's a return for Tom Carroll, who provided an assist during Swansea's 2-0 win over Huddersfield last game week. Ruben Loftus-Cheek could provide an alternative if he recovers from his groin injury in time. Man City have scored an impressive tally of 19 goals over the last 4 Premier League games, so we'll be hoping Raheem Sterling can add to his 6 goals and 2 assists when Burnley travel to Manchester this weekend. Spurs have struggled at Wembley this season, scoring just 3 of their 15 Premier League goals on home turf. It was Christian Eriksen who made the breakthrough against Bournemouth last weekend. He's provided 12 attempted assists and 5 shots on target during the 4 home matches so far. To complete the midfield, Mo Salah lines up ahead of Liverpool's trip to Wembley. Despite scoring just 5 goals over their last 4 game weeks, Liverpool are ranked joint 3rd for shots on target during that period, behind only Spurs and Man City. Romelu Lukaku failed to score for the first time in 5 game weeks when Man United drew with Liverpool last game week, but he'll be hoping to get back on the scoresheet against Huddersfield this weekend. They've conceded 7 times over the last 4 game weeks. Only Watford, Crystal Palace and Stoke have conceded more goals over that period. For now, Harry Kane remains in the team, despite the temptation to sell. The Spurs forward is still searching for his first Premier League goal at Wembley, having failed to score in each of his 4 home games so far. Despite that fact, only Mo Salah has taken more than Kane's 10 shots on target during home matches this season, while no player has managed more shots from inside the box. Jamie Vardy returns for his 2nd game in the FPLtips team after failing to make much of an impression last weekend. Leicester have scored just 4 times over the last 4 game weeks, but should be motivated for the trip to Swansea, following the sacking of manager Craig Shakespeare. While Swansea have been solid away this season, they've conceded 11 big chances at home. No Premier League team have conceded more. Only Watford have conceded more goals than Swansea on home turf this season. Follow FPLtips on Twitter to be notified of any updates to the team in advance of the game week deadline.